Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Serving in the military is a family tradition for this week's veteran. She earned top secret clearance during her time in the Navy. KSN's Hannah Adamson and photojournalist Nick Kiefer share her story.
Inspired by her father's stories of the Korean War, Angie Fusen decided to follow in her father's footsteps and joined the military in 1982. She went to Navy Technical School to become a yeoman. For her first duty assignment, she would work with one of the best-known naval aviation training squadrons, something she says felt a little bit right out of the movies.
Many people said, you know, they're so cocky. Is it like Top Gun? And I would say, well, it kind of is. There's a lot of joking that goes on in that aviation community, as with each unit, but it's also very serious business.
As a yeoman, Angie Fusen's first duty assignment was Naval Air Station Kingsville, Texas, home of the VT-21 Fighting Red Hawks.
We trained aviators to go out further in the fleet and fly other aircraft, F-16s and so forth, and so I got to spend a lot of time, working with many of the aviators, taking care of their paperwork and so forth.
Her squadron frequently going on weapons detachments in Central California. Fusen volunteering to join them, where she worked on A-4 Skyhawks.
We did everything from wiping down the dew on the canopies and to fueling and oiling those A-4 jets and sending the aviators out on the flight line.
While oiling an A-4, Fusen says she would catch a glimpse of something she would never forget: the Blue Angels practicing nearby.
One morning when the sun was coming up, I looked over and they were stepping into their aircraft up what they call a ladder. And keep in mind, there's no air show going on. They're just out there to practice. And as I watched them, each of their steps, as they stepped up the ladder to get into the cockpit of their aircraft, was in sync.
Her job required her to have a top-secret SCI clearance. After her first tour with the Red Hawks, Fusen received an assignment to serve under the commander of U.S. Naval Forces Central Command during the Gulf War. She was there for about 4 months.
We specifically went to Bahrain. I worked directly with an intel officer, logistics officer, the rear admiral of my unit.
Fusen working support for the relatively new command, the only enlisted person there from her unit.
You know, it was an intensive job because we were actually communicating with all the commanders in the fleet and, in real time.
Much of her work top secret.
You know, exactly where the ship movement is, exactly when and if and how things will or will not be engaged. It was fairly intense.
After 4 months in Bahrain, Fusen would make her way back to the Red Hawks for a second tour.
Just ready to do what I had signed up to do, was be there when I needed to be there. It's just always good to get back home and kiss the ground in the USA.
Fusen retiring in 1992 after 10 years in the Navy.
It was just an honor to serve with so many people that I did serve with, and then since then, being a veteran, meeting so many of my fellow veterans, true war heroes. It's been an honor to get to know them and have them in my life.
After the military, Fusen worked with the Chamber of Commerce in Corpus Christi, Texas. She would then go on to work for multiple criminal defense attorneys. Here for you, Hannah Adamson, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran, Angie Fusen, who served our country in the United States Navy. Thank you so much for your service, and we're excited to present you the check for $500.
Thank you, Devon James at KSN. It was my honor to serve. Thank you.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.